Welcome back to the show, everybody. Check out these headlines. We got CZ Binance in the news, former SEC director on Bitcoin. We're going to talk about it. China's got NFTs, ladies and gentlemen. Fiji's new prime minister on Bitcoin. XDC's got tokenized gold, and so does Russia. What does it all mean? We're going to talk about it. And what about this? EDISON-X, ladies and gentlemen, using the XRP Ledger to tokenize electricity now. Oh my goodness. And it doesn't stop there. We got former Ripple employee, patent designer Bob Way asking and answering the question, what about XRP being a stable coin? What about rolling that beautiful intro?
Digital Perspectives with Brad Kimes. Come on in.
Welcome back to the show, everybody. You can follow us on TikTok, YouTube, and Twitter for exclusive content. Right now, $833 billion market cap for cryptocurrency. Good afternoon. It's off by 0.4%. Bitcoin now 16,600 plus. Ethereum just over $1,200. Tether market cap showing 62.2 billion, they say, and 34 cents for XRP. Let's go ahead and take a look at this, ladies and gentlemen. Glint, baby. Yeah. Gold is security. Glint's key. That's what I'm talking about. It's physically allocated gold. You're not buying paper gold. That's what we're talking about. You're buying real physically allocated gold. And should you need it to be spendable like cash, that's what they've done here. And you can get a MasterCard debit card for yourself, app on your phone, send in your money, convert it to gold, and spend away if you need to. I tell you, I love this. If you click the link, check out my sponsor. Once you start, you won't stop. No doubt about it. Take a look at this. Binance CEO CZ says the exchange serves over 120 million users globally. Right here. Shout out to Watcher Guru for this one. I don't know if this is good news or if it just makes the bullseye on CZ's back bigger. Because let's look at this from the U.S. perspective here. Former Director of Security Exchange Commission John Reed Stark is now saying what Joseph Grunfest has said a couple years ago, that Bitcoin itself could be looked at as a unregistered security because of the relationship between the miners who rely on an expectation of profit of others, whether you're on the retail speculator side holding it or whether you're the miner expecting people to buy it for a larger price than they did last time. That's what we're talking about here. That's the argument on both sides of the fence. Now, when it comes back to CZ for a second here, I want to make the point that, John Deaton has told us, and I believe him, Gary Gensler is going to sue a U.S. exchange or multiple exchanges. And when he does, what assets are you going to know as the exchange to take off and delist on the platform and which ones to leave on? That is the problem, and that is the question. So as it pertains to the U.S., head on a swivel, ladies and gentlemen. I think we got a lot more dark days coming before we see the light. But I don't think it'll be forever. And I am a perma-bull on the digital asset space. But I also know that there are many, many tokens out here in this space that have no actual use case, which is why we primarily focus on XRP. Again, I said it this morning on the other video I did. I'm going to say it one more time. If the speculative trading, the retail trading on XRP went away right now, XRP would still have a price because it's being used in a real way all around the world. That might be much lower temporarily, but I could tell you it won't go to zero because people are using it, and that means it's got a real value. Meanwhile, in China, they're not confused about what to do with all this digital stuff. They've launched their first national non-fungible token marketplace this year. The platform will enable the trading of copyrights for digital assets and other collectibles. NFTs are going to be a massive, massive part of this digital asset space, I believe. And it will be much bigger than just the cartoon pictures of things that people are getting And that's great if you like those and you collect those and you're into that. That's wonderful. But I think there are going to be very, very deep use cases, certainly in the, land registry title. I think it's going to disrupt that very much. I think in intellectual property, as was mentioned there, copyrights, artwork, music, huge disruption in those areas. Fiji's new PM has sought advice on adopting Bitcoin as legal tender. May want to send a team down to El Salvador and make sure that's working okay down there first before you go on down that path. May want to find out, too, how the U.S. feels about exactly that notion of what Bitcoin really is or not. Remember, truly, to be honest, nothing has absolute clarity in this space. And XRP may be the first one to get it. This right here is the CEO of Comtech Gold presented this portion. I'm going to bring you in right about here and let you hear what he says here. This is pretty remarkable. Talking about tokenized gold on the XDC network.
It's a free zone company which is registered out in the UAE. We started operations in May 2022. So we started the first token, or the first asset-backed token, which was on gold. And that's where we decided to think about what asset do we start with. So the first thought about was, why don't we do something on the precious metal side? And gold was the first choice by everybody. Why gold? Because gold has been known to everybody since historical days. And it is very easy for people to understand. And at some point or the other, everybody has some sentimental value attached to gold, which has been treated as an investment product right from ages. So we have built this entire system on the XDC network.
And there you have it. And they built this system on the XDC network. Shout out to XDC. Yeah, I'm glad I got a bag of that. Now this right here, they are not a sponsor, by the way. This right here is a reminder that gold-based digital assets are being issued and developed in Russia, largest bank institution, Seberbank, right now. Now, listen, there have been skirmishes and wars over this idea, ladies and gentlemen, and I am not trying to be an alarmist, but I have to say, at the very least, and we see none of that. I don't want to see any of that. I don't want to see anybody be harmed ever. But I do know this. If, in fact, a major country like Russia or some other country start to move to physical gold-backed tokens to use for settlement of things, it is going to be profound. That shift is going to be monumental. And we know that we have already started to see the de-dollarization campaign take place around the world already. Head on a swivel, ladies and gentlemen. This is not for nothing. And neither is this. Shout out to ISO 20022. He says here that XRPLedger used to buy and sell electricity usage. What? This is incredible. Well, it's right here. We got it for you. Shout out to him. It's a system, energy trading system called EDISON-X. Using the XRPLedger, we developed an energy trading system, EDISON-X, that uses blockchain technology to manage the buying and selling of electricity usage rights. Tokens UPX and SPX tokens purchase electricity from the utility companies' distribution lines and have the photovoltaic panels. On July 1st, July 17th, students in our school dormitory participated in an experiment to confirm the operations of EDISON-X system. Based on the results of this experiment, we discussed the energy trading system using blockchain technology for effective usage of renewable energy. That's the kind of stuff that we like to hear about here. I mean, wow, do I want to see that bloom into a real full-scale use case? Holy moly. And this right here is Bob Way. Whoever it is has blocked me. I don't know who it is. Shame on them. Shame. But nevertheless, this is the one and only. Bobway answering a question, talking about stablecoin and XRP being a stablecoin. He says, no, XRP can't be changed into a stablecoin of any type. Now, we've talked about this idea here, and the reason we've talked about it, and I would love to be able to sit down with Bobway after the first year and talk about it with him directly. I will reach out to him after the holidays and see if we can make it happen. But I would love to talk to him about it because we've heard Mark Carney, for the former Bank of England governor, say it and suggest it. We saw the World Bank suggest it. So where's the mix up in all of this? He says here, stabilizing a coin requires dynamically varying the amount of coins in circulation over time as transactional demands grow and sometimes shrinks. There is a fixed amount of XRP. No more can be generated on the fly. However, as mentioned elsewhere in this giant tree of tweets, it is possible to build a stable coin as a new currency issued on the XRP ledger. Now, we found that out right before 2019 swell from David Schwartz. And we've discussed that here too. If XRP wouldn't become a stable coin, which he says it's not possible, then maybe a stable coin is generated off of the XRP token, possibly. Who knows, right? A lot of things that are possible here. Listen, I'm going to leave it right there. Go read this thread. That's where we're at on this day. Bobway says, no, it can't be a stable coin. World Bank, former governor of the Bank of England, say yes. Who's right? I don't know, but this is where we are, ladies and gentlemen. I'll catch all of you on the next one. Not financial advice from me or anyone else. Check out Coin Tracker, ladies and gentlemen. Check out Coin Tracker. Track your portfolio. Keep it safe. Know the number. Download it. Send it to your accountant. You've got what you need right here with Coin Tracker, and you get a 10% discount if you just click the link and check out my sponsor. I'll catch all of you on the next one.